A. Finney Coo, Sociology.
Today we are going to finish up on our civil rights protected class list. And then we are going to discuss our review objectives and what we have learned through this sociology course and what the expectations are for the learning objectives. So we'll review what is going to be required at the end of the lessons. But before we complete our list of protected classes, I want to just kind of touch on things that come to mind when we talk about protected classes and when we talk about civil rights. And when we talk about the Bill of Rights and what the civil rights really look like. So these are some things we are going to kind of touch on, and I want you guys to think about independently, because people can come along and they can change things and make it look like it's something else and change pertinent facts and pertinent dates. So those are also a violation of our rights when our truth cannot be told, or the first right we have is the Bill of Rights, and that's the freedom to freely speak. So we're going to make sure you understand that if you give the answer that elder law existed before the turn of the century, we will accept that answer as a correct answer. So if you know that elder law existed before the turn of the century, we'll accept that as a correct answer. And then you will be able to know the difference between elder law and the Civil Rights Act. And so we'll talk about what that looks like and how they are very, very different. The Civil Rights Act was in 1964. So let's move around. Let's move right along. Physical or mental disability. Physical or mental disability, veteran status, genetic information, citizen apart from the federal protected classes, state and local may define what that looks like. So physical or mental disabilities. Protected class. Discrimination based on partnership status. Based on lawful occupation can also be marital status, partnership status, or familial status. Discrimination. Discrimination means being discriminated against based on your partner. Retaliation is a protected class. Retaliation is a protected class. Retaliation falls under the Civil Rights Act, and you are protected under the Civil Rights Act against retaliation. Retaliation, access to employer-owned housing, accommodations, and retaliation protections for victims of domestic violence, violence, harassment, sexual assault, or stalking. So it includes a whole bunch of things. A lot of things are listed under the retaliation. And you guys, when you have time, definitely go and take a look at protected classes and see exactly what it really looks like, and see how many or if any that you fall under. Let's see, we have retaliation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 protected classes under the Civil Rights Act. And so you are expected to know at least 3 of them and be able to tell what kind of rights go along with that protected class. So that is pretty much the comparison in a nutshell. So hopefully we can see if there are any other ways we can include ourselves in both the Civil Rights, Bill of Rights, and the Civil Rights Act. Because again, they differ. One is elder law, and it has protections as well. And we still are protected by these laws. The first 10, the Bill of Rights. So let's see how they differ, and let's see who would, I guess, compare and see which one you think would fit your lifestyle best in your current situation. Maybe you fall under this protected class, but you believe that these 10 laws will work better for you. So let's kind of reflect on everything that's been told. You will need to know 3 from each list, 3 from the 10 and 3 from the protected class list for the civil rights. So anyhow, and you will need to know how they differ. So what is covered under these laws and why they are different. That is about 10 minutes of our time, and we will. Social Science Review. In this Social Science Review, the learning objectives. You should be able to name all of the social sciences. You should be able to state why we have the social sciences. You should be able to understand the Bill of Rights. You should be able to name 3 bills on the Bill of Rights. You should be able to understand elder law. And you should be able to name 3 elder laws. You should be able to explain which comes first, elder law or the Bill of Rights. You should be able to name 3 protections under the Bill of Rights. You should be able to name 3 protections under elder law. You should also be able to understand the difference between each of the social sciences. There will be 20 questions on the examination. You will be given 30 minutes to complete the examination. You are not allowed to use any aids during the examination. You must complete 80% or more to pass the examination successfully. A. Finney Koo, Sociology.